Okay, on today's episode of the Keith Delmar Morning Mindset, writing myself calm. Hey everybody, Keith Delmar here, and I'm in my home cabin studio just recording for you today. So when I was 13 years old is when I first started journaling and writing. And this was a really critical time for me. High levels of stress in school and needing something to cope. Now, I turned to poetry early on, and that gave me an outlet to be creative and express angst and anxiety and frustrations with the world and things not going my way. Now, being over 40 now and turning to writing is still an awesome coping mechanism for myself. And now I use it a lot differently than I did when I was 13. I don't write as much poetry, which is a bit too bad. Maybe I should get back into that. But I do ask myself questions and allow myself a safe and healthy outlet for my wild thoughts if I'm getting out of hand or if I'm getting stressed with something. So often, stress is a direct link with us creating stories in our own head, which are completely not reality. So when something's approaching us that we're not sure about, we may start thinking about things. I know I do. And I start creating little stories in my head about the way it might be or the way I might think it might go. And then the way it might go later on. And then it gets worse. And then the story gets bigger and badder and worse. And it just goes all over the place in my head. And then, of course, by that time, I'm completely stressing out. And I actually have no idea what's going to happen because we don't know what's going to happen. Now, what do I do in this situation? What can I do? Well, I can sit down, grab a pen, grab a journal, grab some paper, and write. And just ask myself a simple question at the top of the page. How am I going to cope with this situation? And then just start writing. Stream of consciousness. It doesn't have to be right. It can be messy. You don't have to spell correct. No autocorrect on the paper here. Try to be one with the way your words hit the paper. Try not to worry about how the pen draws the letters. Just go with it. And have a safe and healthy outlet for your stress. And by the end of the page, you might just find that you have some answers or some things that will help calm you down. So try writing out for yourself. Try writing if you don't already do it. Or if you're a real, dedicated digital fanatico, you can go ahead and use your keyboard. But I recommend the old paper. Scratch it down with a pencil or a pen and get connected with some universal truths that will come. So that's my message for today, y'all. I hope you have a beautiful day. Lots of love from Keith Delmar to all you here in Taranaki and around the world. Have a great day. And hey, if you need some time for yourself, grab a pen and paper and let's journal. See you next time.